Again, Darius, it's real easy to be an armchair quarterback, isn't it? Yeah, it's real easy to sit up in the spaceship and tell us what we should be doing, but okay, fair enough. Who we got up? Good morning, everyone. I'm Dave. Welcome back to the wee hours where I suffer from periodic bouts of insomnia and play games to pass the time. We are back with some more BattleTech, trying to get a handle on some of the basics of this game, and I've got to thank all the folks in the comments section who chimed in very heavily on things I could be doing better, things I'm doing wrong, things I'm doing right. Way too many people to name, but thank you so much. Some folks are really into BattleTech, way more advanced level stuff than I am, and let me know a bunch of things I could be doing differently. I will likely forget almost all of them, but I'm going to try my best to implement some of their suggestions in here. The first thing that I wanted to do that had nothing to do with the comments section is possibly hire somebody, because I'm out of action and Decker is out of action since our second episode for a really long time. We are just, we're not getting out of the BattleTech hospital anytime in the near future. So I wanted to see about maybe hiring somebody new, just so we've got a good team together while, you know, Decker and I are slouching around in the little BattleTech hospital. So I was looking at, well, let's be honest here. We don't have much money, so we're going to have to go a little on the cheap side here. But I wanted to take a look at maybe Crackshot, who I was kind of eyeballing before I started recording. A Regan Commoner, much the same throughout the periphery, etc., etc., etc. And she's got some fairly average stats, nothing crazy, and she's going to cost me 18 grand a month. Now, Rattlesnake, on the other hand, is a little more expensive, but his stats are mildly better too. Not crazy better, but a little bit better across the board, on average, I guess. It's not ridiculously better, but he cost me 24,000 a month, which is, we just don't have a lot of money. I can't even pronounce your name, Trachazoy. Trachazoy? Sure, absolutely. Now, you're only 22 grand a month, 3, 3, 2, and 3. That's pretty decent, actually, for what I'm going to get at my price point right now. I wasn't even looking at you. Trachazoy, do we like you? Yeah. Will you be my friend if I pay you money? Yeah, apparently you will. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, bankruptcy projected. Apparently that was a bad move. We better go do something to earn ourselves some money then. So let's check in with Darius and see what kind of contracts we've got. A patrol. All Merrick operations are at risk as long as the lance is allowed to move unimpeded. Patrol the area, find the enemy lance, and eliminate it. Okay. Fairly straightforward, and that's exactly what Darius said. This is a straightforward battle. That's what he said about the last one. I don't really trust Darius as far as I can comfortably spit out a rat. But seek and destroy, what are we doing here? Hunt down the enemy lance and eliminate it. Okay, kind of the same thing, really. Just find something and kill it. That's pretty straightforward one way or the other, and Darius also thinks this is straightforward. This pays more, so, there's that. We could do that. So let's take the patrol. We'll negotiate a little bit. I feel the salvage over the long term is worth more than the payment, but right now we kind of just need the money. So if we bump that up there, we'll get a little less salvage, but a little more money. Not the full 222, but I do want to come home with some salvage. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what happens if we do this from Davinder Singh of the Free Worlds League. Yeah, we'll go blow some stuff up for you. Well, I think the other lesson I should probably learn is check where these places are before I go careening off to fulfill a contract, because that took us 2 weeks to get to Detroit, I might add. We've arrived at Detroit, says Darius, and that cost us a lot of money to do that. So that was probably not my best move. I should have probably found something a little more local than that. But we're here, so we may as well get the job done. Yes, Darius, we are ready to proceed with the contract. Alright, so with our extra crew member that we just hired, we can take on a 4th mech here. I want to try something a little bit lighter. I'd like to work with the Locust class a little bit just to see how that plays out and try to get a little bit more of a feel of how each one of these individual mechs works, because they all kind of do different things and they have different roles, which is not immediately apparent if you're not like into BattleTech. So I want to see if I can just get a little bit better handle on this and try and use this Locust guy as a little bit more of a run and gun kind of thing and keep the medium people, you know, doing medium things like shooting things and beating things up. And the SDR-5V, what's your basic role? You're a light class as well, and actually does not actually look like I have anything equipped on you. Your firepower is 0, so let's definitely not do you. So the usual team, Glitch, Behemoth, and Medusa, and we'll throw in Trachazoid and the Locust and see what happens with that, because we're still in the BattleTech hospital here. My goodness, we took some really, really heavy knocks. Mechs rate may have reduced performance in battle. The Shadowhawk is underweight, unused tonnage, and I did get a comment about that because it was a question I had. I threw the comment or the question out in comments like, what's the deal with weight? I assume overweight has some pretty obvious implications, but what about this underweight thing? And the general consensus seemed to be it's just wasted space. You've not maximized the potential of your mech if it's underweight. But let's just go with what we've got for right now, and we'll see what the implications of that are. Well, apparently this is Detroit. I gotta say, it's not as unappealing as I thought it was going to be. It's not this bad at all. So, all right, Darius, they're right out in the open, so you say. I've heard that from you before. All right, so we've got somebody over there. These guys are amateurs. Get eyes on them and take them out. Again, Darius, it's real easy to be an armchair quarterback, isn't it? Yeah, it's real easy to sit up in the spaceship and tell us what we should be doing, but okay, fair enough. Who have we got up first? Oh, Glitch, my favorite. Okay, Glitch. Where are these guys? Okay, so we've probably got at least a full turn before we're going to get eyes on them. So why don't you sprint up here and, yeah, do that. And you, Behemoth, can pretty much do the same thing. Let's get you going in that direction. Medusa, let's bring you... let's see if we can maybe get some flanking action going. Obviously, I can't actually see them yet, but it seems like we've only got this sort of narrow corridor to work down. So they're going to have to come from one side or the other. And Trachazoid, my new Locust, let's... I don't want to push you right to the front, but let's get you moving in that direction at least. You can kind of back up Medusa here and see if you guys are going to be a good team. Okay, what's going to happen? What are they going to do? Are they going to just pop their heads out the door and get murdered? Nope, they're not even going to show their face right now. Okay, Glitch. Let's take you to here. And make sure you're facing in the right direction. Thank you. And Behemoth, you can be support over there as well. Okay, we found him. Okay, it's just a vehicle. Just a vehicle right now. Not super worried about those guys. Yeah, so keep doing what you're doing there. Yeah, Behemoth, you move up there. And Medusa, you come around here. And Locust, you kind of stay off to the side there. All right, good, yeah. Oh, I like the Locusts. They're fun. Come on, bounce along. Yay. Oh, we're inspired. Good for us. I don't know quite what we're inspired by. We haven't done anything yet. Where? Okay, there's one. There's somebody over there. There's somebody over there. I think we're going to be good to continue moving up. Yeah, Trachazoid... Oh, you can actually even get in a shot from over there. Sure. I mean, if you can get the shot, take it. Where did you had a shot from here or here? How about over here? No. Okay. Head in that direction. Let's see what you can do. Let's take you out for a little bit of a test drive. So what do you got going on here? You can attack with what exactly? What is your plan? What's your game plan here? Sure. I mean, yeah, go for it. See what you can do there. See what you can do. Badlands biome. Units in the Badlands sink only 85% of their normal heat. Okay. Just kind of looking at things I haven't looked at before. This unit has received little upkeep and resupply and carries only 50% of its normal armor. Okay, good. That's good to know. So this vehicle that we're about to fire on is kind of beat up already. Okay, great. And it's weak against melee. All right, all good information. I'm not going to do melee on it right now. We've got a 60% chance to hit with the laser. Yeah, take it. Take it. This all seems like good stuff here. So go ahead and get all shooty with that guy anytime now. Anytime now. Did you want to actually take that shot? Did you take that shot? Or did we just have a little bit of a glitch there? I genuinely can't tell. That might have been a little bit of a game glitch. I'm not sure. Medusa, what can you do? You can definitely get up here and face that way. You should have a pretty decent shot against this shoddy vehicle with little armor. What do you got going on there? So, yeah, target that guy. Thank you. Yeah, you've got an 80% chance. I think you're going to do just fine. Maybe the laser, long range, +4, shot modifier +1. It will generate some heat. This will generate less heat, and it's got a better shot, and the vehicle, we already know it's shoddy. Take that shot, please. Take that shot. Yep, okay, there we go. You took the laser shot. Why did you... I must have clicked on the wrong thing, apparently. Well, doesn't matter. We destroyed it anyway. And that's really what counts. Okay, their turn. What's their move here? We haven't encountered any mechs yet, just these vehicles. And I'm pretty confident against the vehicles. I don't think those are really gonna pose much of a problem. They haven't in the past. I'm sure they might get tougher as things go on. So, Behemoth, why don't you come over here? And you should have shots against both of them. Now, one is up on an elevated position. Might think about sending Glitch up the hill. That might be my move. Like, what is your shot against this guy? Well, you have an 80% chance. That's not nothing. Actually, you got pretty good shots all the way around. Yeah, go ahead and take that shot. That's not a bad shot at all. Yep, problem solved. That vehicle explodes into pink fluorescent flame. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, and Glitch, you should be up now. Yup. Should I send you up into the elevated position? That might not be the worst idea in the world. I think I'm going to start to move you in that direction, and we'll see what happens when this vehicle gets annihilated, which you will probably do because you're my favorite Glitch. Now, remind me what the PPC is, please. Particle projector cannon, very long range, 85% chance on that. Yeah, sounds sensible to me. Absolutely. Yep, cured all his ills. But these are just vehicles. We haven't encountered any mechs yet. This is the easy bit. I'm not worried about the vehicles. All right, enemy turn. Any sign of where they are? Okay, there we go. There we go. Don't quite know what it is yet. Is it another vehicle? Is it a mech? I'm not sure. Glitch. Can I... what do we got? Trapezoid? Okay. Trapezoid, you're real light and fast. Why don't you go see if you can get an eyeball on that thing and see what it is? Go ahead and... Oh, I do like the Locust. They're so neat looking. I'm glad I bought Trapezoid. We'll probably go bankrupt with him and the team, but, you know, there it is. Yeah, why don't you do vigilance or brace, guarded and entrenched? Yeah, you're up on a hill, so you may have some stability issues. I'm hoping I'm understanding how stability works and things like that. Please let me know in the comments if I'm not. But yeah, why don't you go into vigilance mode, please? Yeah, that should help. If you get, I don't know, if you're up on a hill, you're not as stable. I do understand that. Yeah, do all of that. It's okay. Yes, it is my turn. Thank you. So, Medusa, you're over on this side of the map. Why don't you also get up in this direction and see if you can get an eyeball on who's coming down the hill there. Vehicle, mech, not sure yet. And you can just brace for right now. That's fine. Yep, Behemoth. No, Glitch, actually. Give me Glitch. Can you even get up that hill? Maybe not. Okay. Is there limitations of how big or steep a hill we can climb? That would be That would make a degree of logical sense. I just don't know if that's an actual game mechanic. You can brace there. That's fine. And then Behemoth. Why don't you... Yes, Behemoth. Thank you. I don't want to separate you too much, but why don't you start to move out front here and see if anything else is coming down this little, I don't know, corridor, valley, whatever it may be. And why don't you go into vigilance? Yeah, why don't you be vigilant, Behemoth? Okay, now what? Now what's going to go on? Are they going to do anything at all? No? Really? Okay, I'm done, game. I'm done. Thank you. Thank you, enemy turn. There we go. All right, it's another vehicle. It's another vehicle. Oh, wow, you're taking a shot at Behemoth. Okay. Okay. I don't think that was a very bad knock. I think we'll be okay with that. Now, Trapezoid. If I send you up here, zoom in a little bit here, you should have a real good shot at this guy. So why don't you go that way and make sure you are facing the right way. Thank you. Trapezoid, what can you do to that vehicle? I am very concerned we haven't seen more mechs yet. 65% with the laser. Yeah, that's fine. Take the shot. Take the shot. It's a little more heat than I would like. It doesn't look like we have anywhere to cool off right now. And that did not do what I wanted it to do. Behemoth, can you hit this thing? Well, you can if you go over there. Yeah, why don't you do that? Why don't you head in that direction? See if you can nail that guy. What are your shots like? Where'd he go? There he is. Okay. Yeah, 80%. Sure. Sure. What can we learn about this vehicle? It's in the forest, so forest reduces movement and spotting distance and provides cover. And this was a big thing that came up in the comments, was how cover works in this game, because it's not the way I traditionally think it's going to work. I'm used to sort of an XCOM experience where you're in cover or you're not. And this is a little more, I want to say, nebulous. It's actually fairly basic mechanics, but it's not as hard, a hard cover as I would normally expect. So cover is 25% damage reduction against ranged attacks to the front and the side and does not stack with guarded. Okay, so we are unfortunately attacking him from the front. So he's going to get some damage reduction here. But, well, let's just take a shot at it anyway and see what we can do. Okay, well, 25% cover or not, he's all done. His day is over. You can go home there, Sparky. That's it? That's it, Darius? Really? Okay. Just vehicles? Not a single mech? Alright, well, cool. I was expecting a little more from that. That really was kind of a milk run. Alright, well, let's get back to the ship. Alright, well, that was, as Darius said, very straightforward. Okay. Top tier work, Commander. House Merrick is very happy with your performance. Keep it up, and I'll make sure I'll send a lot more work comes your way. We got our payout for that, 171 and some change. That'll stave off the bankruptcy for, I don't know, a couple of days, basically. Our rep with the Mercenary Review Board ticked up a little bit. All said and done, pretty good. And is anyone injured? Not even a little bit. Even all the mechs are in good shape. Well, all right. I'm feeling a little better. I mean, it was just vehicles. I can't get too happy about that. That really was just vehicles, and those are pretty easy to deal with. Okay, so what do I want for salvage? After choosing priority items, you will receive up to 3 additional pieces of salvage. So what you got? What's good here? A lot of ammo I'm seeing. I mean, ammo's fine. What's a Sperry Browning machine gun? Deal very little damage, have severely limited range, and depend upon volatile ammunition. Greatly increased chance to cause criticals. All right, so machine guns are better at crits. Good to know. Long-range missiles and some other little doohickeys. Not actually a great deal of good salvage here. What is the Tharn's short-range missile? Large stable rack of short-range missiles and pack considerable punch while also being lightweight. Okay, that all sounds good. Give me one of them. I'll take that. Yes, I would like to confirm that, please. So what else did I get? some ammo and some stuff. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Might actually look at the store section of this and actually look at selling some of this excess stuff. That could stave off our bankruptcy for a little bit longer. But let's see what else might be going on in this neck of the universe. Well, never mind about our next contract. Apparently Darius has something to say. Everybody gather around. After our last talk, I bit the bullet and started fishing around for uncertified contracts. Did I authorize that, Darius? Did I authorize that? Because I thought we explicitly said, no, we're not going to take illegal contracts. I actually thought we had that conversation, Darius. I don't like you, sir. And I repeat, might have caught us something. Who's the client? Unknown. She didn't ID herself in the message, but she claims to be a member of the Canopian Elite. And if I'm mispronouncing that, comments, I apologize. Canopian Elite. She says that she's got a big job lined up and she wants us for it. Here's the thing, Darius. We're not very good at BattleTech yet. So when you say big job, what exactly do you mean? Is it like lots of murder mechs? Because we're seriously not really that good at BattleTech yet. But all right, she called out the commander by name. How would she even know about us? Looks like our luck has finally changed. She's got good taste in mercenaries. Well, this is immediately suspicious because it's BattleTech and betrayal is around every corner. So how did she know about us? Good question. I'm betting we don't have an answer. You're certain this client isn't really a bounty hunter, because I can list off about 5 different banks that love to repossess this ship. I agree with that guy. Yeah. We're shopping for uncertified contracts behind the review board's back. I'm not certain, but for what it's worth, I can confirm that she's rich. She reached out to us with a priority HPG message, and those things ain't cheap. Rich is good. We'll meet this new mystery client, but that's all we'll do until we've heard her pitch. Sounds like a step in the right direction. Yeah, I like option B. We'll meet with her, but we're not making any hard decisions on this right now, Darius. That's fair, Commander. We need to follow up on this, but that doesn't mean we can't be cautious. A meeting is just a meeting. What's the worst that can happen? Sumier, have you seen me play BattleTech? What do you mean, what's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is I can end up in the BattleTech hospital for 110 days. Oh, our new client vents us out the airlock, and our corpses spend the rest of forever tumbling through the icy vastness of space. Yeah, Yang's got the right idea. Pessimism is a good way to go in this universe, Yang. I admire your pessimism. Thanks for that delightful image. Sommelier, I'll admit this is sketchy as hell, but it's also the best lead we're likely to find. Plot a course to Bellerophon. We just came from Bellerophon, Darius. You couldn't have given us a heads up. Do you know how much it's going to cost us to get back to Bellerophon? We just came from Bellerophon. We're in Detroit, which is weird, but we're in Detroit apparently. Do you know how much money it's going to take us to get back to Bellerophon? We're probably going to go broke. We're probably not even going to make it over there. The contract to meet with our Canopian mystery client, Canopian, please correct me in the comments, is ready for review in the command center. Take a look when you're ready. Okay, our MechWarriors have picked up a fair amount of combat experience over these last few drops. Head to the barracks to review their dossiers and direct their training. Okay. And don't forget, you can check on the state of our finances. Yeah, our state of our finances is garbage, Darius. I don't need to check. We're in deep financial trouble. Yeah, let's go to the barracks and see if we got some people we can be leveling up here. Is that a thing that can happen? So let's just take like Behemoth. What can you do? Okay, so a very, very straightforward skill tree. We've got experience points, we spend them. It's very, very straightforward, which is not a bad thing. It's nice that it's just a linear line. You got the experience points to spend, you can dump them right here. So we've got 1,600 experience we can spend. We're not going to get any more guts, not at 2,500 XP. Could take some more in tactics, but I'm kind of liking the feel of a little more gunnery would not hurt. Especially Behemoth, she's often on the front lines, so a little extra gunnery would be nice. So yeah, we'll take that. I'll confirm that. Thank you. And how about Glitch, my favorite Glitch? Glitch. You actually kind of need to start bumping up either your piloting or your guts. Although, as far as I'm concerned, Glitch, you got guts enough for the whole darn team. You are my shining star, Glitch. let's get you. Piloting is what, melee, right? Piloting is, remind me, increases melee hit chance and base sprint distance. Improves the threshold of stability that triggers unsteady. Okay, so yeah, basically melee and charging at people and hitting them in the face. But it's not going to hurt you to have a little bit more in that skill, especially it's pretty cheap right now, so 400. You know what? Let's just go right to level 4 with that. There you go. Now you get some pretty even stats across the board, so I will confirm that. Medusa, do you have any... Oh, when did you get so much experience, Medusa? Did you show up with more experience? How did you manage to do that? Where did you get 2,900, but Glitch only had like 1,600? Okay, sure. Let's bump your gunnery up. And what's at level 5 gunnery? Yeah, multi-target. Yes, please. Oh, yes. Yes, I would like multi-target. So I guess at level 5 they get a new ability. Oh, okay. Well, what do we got here? Evasive movement. And it's a passive ability. This unit generates an extra evasive charge from movement. Okay, good. That's a fair thing to have. Bulwark. Gain guarded. 50% damage reduction against ranged attacks at the front and the side when remaining stationary. So if you just stand stock still and take hits from the front or the side, you're going to have 50% damage reduction. That's really good. That's really good. I don't think we'll be able to afford it because we'd have to get to level 4 in Guts, but that's super good. And Sensor Lock. Select a target within sensor range to reveal it until the end of the current round and remove 2 of its evasive charges. Okay, I'm underwhelmed by that one. I mean, I see the validity in it and the power in it, but it just doesn't seem as hardcore as some of these other ones. I'm sure people are already typing out in the comments that sensor lock is the best thing you should ever have ever. I'm not like swimming to get to sensor lock, so I think I really like the idea of multi-target. I really like the idea of that. Yeah, I'm taking that. That leaves me 400. Can I get anything with 400? No. All right, Medusa, you got multi-target. And Trachazoid, do you have anything? Yeah, you only did that one mission. You got nothing right now. I could bump you up in Guts, but I think we'll just bank those points until we can get you something better. I mean, Guts is good, but why blow our points now? We'll put you through a couple more missions and then spend some points on you. Okay, cool. Well, I guess we're off to Bellerophon then. Except before we leave, because again, we're going to have to go back to Bellerophon, and that's going to cost us a small fortune. It takes about 2 weeks to get over there, and money is ticking down while that's happening. And we've only got 428,000, I don't know, BattleTech dollars or something to get all the way over there. Why don't we bang out a quick contract or two while we're in the area? So key personnel, basically eliminating a key figure in the pirate hierarchy, okay? And supply base, guerrillas on Detroit are surprisingly well-armed and well-supplied, and Marek forces are taking unacceptable losses. The base needs to be destroyed. I kind of like the sound of that. It's not a ton of money, but I think that sounds like a really straightforward, smash everything in sight kind of thing, and I certainly would love to test out Medusa's new multi-fire ability, or multi-target rather. So yeah, before we leave, why don't we try and make some money out of Detroit? That's not really a viable option in the real world, but it might be here. And very, very sorry to anyone who lives in Detroit. I've just been busting on Detroit, but they put the name Detroit in this game. I'm just going to make some attempted comedy out of that. If you live in Detroit, I'm sure you have a wonderful city. But if you're going to put real world place names in a game like BattleTech, I'm going to go ahead and bust on it occasionally. So again, if you live in Detroit, I'm very sorry, and I don't mean anything personal. So, it's this guy again, the Devinder Singh from the Free Worlds League. Well, he already likes us. So let's do what I did before. Let's bump the money up a little, but still get some salvage. I don't want to walk away with no salvage. Let's accept that contract. And I think same team. Same team. We're just rolling right out the door with the same team. I should put something more on the Shadowhawk so it's not as underweight, but that's going to take days to do, game days to do, so I just kind of like to get this done and get a little more money in the bank. All right, we're ready. Let's go back to Detroit and smash some buildings. All right, back on Detroit. Here we go. And our intel was right. There aren't any nearby reinforcements, but there are fixed gun emplacements. All right, so we got turrets. Turrets is going to be an issue. We got wrecked by turrets a couple of episodes ago, so remember to target those immediately, and maybe there might be another generator we can just destroy to take out the whole darn bunch of them. Move up, neutralize the turrets, level the base. Can do. Watch out for that garrison. It's nothing too dangerous, but every bit of damage costs. You are entirely correct, sir. Costs lots and lots of BattleTech dollars. All right, let's call it for here, and let's start the next episode with this mission. And please keep the comments coming. Anything you saw in this episode that I could be doing better or worse or different, please let me know. The comment section has been very, very full with a lot of BattleTech enthusiasts letting me know how to get through this game, and I really appreciate it. So please keep that coming, and we will pick up this mission in the next episode of BattleTech. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time.